I'm sitting here with RYNO LIEBENBERG. You've got a fight coming up, and it sort of came out of nowhere, but we got the fight for the 15th of March. How are you feeling coming into 2020?
At the moment, I feel like a zombie. I've sparred the first time in 7 months now, I think, since September last year. So, yeah, it was a roller coaster ride inside there. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I need a fight. I need a win, and that's what I plan to do.
Alex Kabangu is a guy that's gone the distance with Rowan Campbell. He won a split decision over Frank Rodriguez. How do you look at him?
Alex is a brave man. There's a difference between being brave and being stupid. Taking the fight with me, I think, was a stupid mistake, but he did it. So I commend him for it. Look, I'm going to knock him out. He doesn't belong more than 2-3 rounds with me in the ring. And if he does survive by a miracle, big ups to him. But yeah, I don't see it as anything other than a 3-4 round fight.
A nice thing for you is you get to kind of return home to the West Rand to fight. It's in Randburg, so not exactly your stomping ground, but it is in the West Rand. How do you feel about fighting back there again?
Look, I've always wanted a big showdown at my house, or close to my house. This is almost there. It's not a big major fight, but it's a fight for my fans. I don't think the place is going to be big enough, but let's see. I don't know. Yes, it's nice fighting at my house and close to home, not having to travel, and something easier.
Now, this fight, you said it's going to be a knockout. What sort of rounds are we looking at here? You always make your predictions.
If he's brave, I think I'll give him 4 rounds. He seems like quite a tough guy, good guy. But yeah, 4 rounds is what I give him. I think I'll take him out in 2. I need to take him out. I can't labor a win over him. And I'll say it on camera, if he beats me, I'll retire, straight up. I've had my turn. It's done. You can't lose to a guy like him. Look, I commend him for taking the fight, but yeah, I can't lose against a guy like him. And I'm not going to. I'm going to knock him out. I'm thinking round 3, maybe round 4.
During December, I was actually planning to come back and interview you for a fight with Rowan Campbell. That never materialized. I mean, how do you feel?
There's 2 ways of looking at it. Look, Rowan and them took the fight for a world title, which I think if I was in the same situation, I would have done the same. You don't get world title fights and opportunities like that. Fighting in Germany for a world title, the chances of Rowan winning that fight is less than 10%. So in all honesty, I think they ran. They bunged to fight me, and they proved it again. It's now how many times that they've said, we'll fight, and then they do something else. So, but I also understand why he did it. He maybe gets the win and he wins the world title. We can fight for his world title. If that guy beats him, I'll still fight him. I want a big showdown in South Africa. So I honestly hope he wins. I hope he proves me wrong. And then maybe when he's a world champion, he'll fight me.
Obviously, you'll be around, but not for too long. You said you're planning on calling this your last year in boxing, and sort of that was the fight that you wanted, as you said, the local super fight. If that fight never materializes, do you think that sits in a bad space in South African boxing?
Look, I think the only people that lose is the fans. The fans are the only people that are going to lose, because they lose watching me destroy Rowan Campbell. But other than that, I've got no problem retiring without ever having to fight him. This is my last year of boxing. It will take a miracle and a lot of money for me to maybe consider fighting beyond. I made a promise to my family. My son's growing up. It's his turn now. It's his time to do sport, and I'm going to support him, and that's why I'm calling it quits.
So basically, you're not going to hang around and wait for the fight?
No, I'm hanging around for nobody. I don't need nobody in my life. I'm very successful. I've got a good business. I've got good people behind me. I don't need boxing. I've never been in boxing for the business side of it, for the money side of it. Look, it's a great plus, and you make lots of money, and it's great. But that's never why I've done boxing, and it will never be why. I'll rather be great and somebody that's remembered for having to fought and having achieved what he did the hard way than somebody that made lots of money. I'll make my money on a different way.
I mean, of course, you have traveled all over the world. You've done sort of everything except for that one thing, and you know what it is. It's the world title. So.
Now, there's 2 things I haven't achieved.
Okay.
I've never won a fight overseas. Although I have won, and I didn't get the decisions, and I've never won a world title. It is what it is. People knock the IBO and the WBF. At the end of the day, it's a world title. It's about organizing body, and you can call it yourself a world champion if you win it. If you can do something else, something better, great. But yeah, it's eluded me. it's not something that I get sleepless night over. I've had my turn in boxing. I've achieved more than most people, and I've enjoyed every second of it. And yeah, it's time.
If it's not Rowan Campbell, the super fight, are there any other fighters that you can make a super fight with?
In South Africa? No. The only other person I can think that there might be is Tommy Westers, and if you can make light heavy. But I doubt that he'll make light heavy this year. It's a fight that we had. He beat me by split decision. So it's not a fight where people are going in and say, listen, what's going to happen or this or that. So yeah, that's the only other option there might be, but no, I don't think there is. So then I'll probably take something international and call it quits.
On that note, do you have anything last you want to say? Any shout-outs?
Look, my sponsors, Universal Paints, they've always been with me. Maybe some new sponsors are coming on board. We'll find out this week. And then Alex Kabunga, or what? Kabangu, or good luck. I hope you're training very hard. You're getting inside the ring with a real lion. And yeah, all the best to you. That's all I can say.